Welcome to From the Heart. I'm Brian McKinsey on the Voice at Access Sacramento. Hope everybody's having a great day today in the Valley. What a beautiful, gorgeous weather we've been having. Getting kind of spoiled here. Hope the pollen levels aren't too high for the listeners. And if they are, I hope you have some good medicine to keep the allergies and the sneezing and the eyes down. Anyway, get back to the point of the show. And today I'm going to be playing the music of a local singer-songwriter, Gordon Groft. And he's played all over the world. He's played in Japan, Canada. He's played locally here, and he has a show going on tonight that I'll tell you later about, and I think Gordon mentions it in his interview. So without further ado, here's my interview with local singer-songwriter Gordon Groft. Today I have with me Gordon Groft, who's a local singer-songwriter, and we're going to be interviewing Gordon for a little while here. And Gordon, how are you doing today?
Good, Brian. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Thanks for taking the time to be here on my show, and hope the fans enjoy it. So how did you get started in music?
Well, I grew up in South Dakota on a farm, and during the winter months, you're snowed in a lot, and there's not a lot to do. So everybody's got a hobby. Everybody does something with their time when they're, can't get outside. And for me, I had a lot of musical instruments to play around with. I had several members of my family played, and so I just was fortunate enough to have access to musical instruments, and I was just always kind of fascinated with music and how it all worked. And so I spent a lot of time learning how to play different stuff when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's cool. I saw on your website that you play 13 instruments. Is that right?
Yeah, well, my joke is I play 13 different instruments, some of them well.
Some of them will.
Yeah, there's some I'm good at, and then there's some that I'm passable, but it's still entertaining for me. So.
Cool. And what do you have experience-wise? What kind of exciting things have you done with your career in the past? And we'll get into what you're doing in the present, but I just wanted to give the listeners a little bit of background on what kind of music you played and your experience with that, if you don't mind.
Yeah, well, I've done just about everything you could possibly imagine in the music business at some point or another. I played with cover bands for years, doing everything from, rock and roll, blues, jazz, country music, and I was fortunate enough to get the opportunity to perform with a lot of well-known names in rock and roll history. I played with Peter Noon of Herman's Hermits. I've been on stage with Chubby Checker, Tommy Rowe, Sean Anna, people like that. I did a performance once. I got to play on stage with Ronnie Montrose, and I've also been on the recording side of it too. I write songs. I've written songs for 25 years. I recently had a song of mine used by Showtime Networks for the series Nurse Jackie and the United States of Terror. And so I've done recording of my own stuff and recording and producing for other bands too out of my own studio. So sort of run the gamut, everything.
Cool.
Everything that I could make money at in the music business, I took a shot at.
Right on. And if the fans want to look at your website, can you go ahead and give that out to them so they know how to get there? I was looking at it. It's a pretty extensive website with a lot of pictures and a lot of background information and biography kind of stuff. Do you mind giving that out to the listeners?
Yeah. My website is just my name, GordonGroft.com, and that's Groft is with a G, Groft. So GordonGroft.com will take you to my site, and I've got samples of music I've written and resume items and my calendar and contact info and all of that stuff is there.
Right on. What's going on these days? Do you have any upcoming events that listeners should be aware of that they can go check you out in person if they'd like to?
Yeah, like I said on the website, there's my calendar, but just in terms of right now, I've actually got a gig that's going on the night this is going to air. It's on the Delta King. It's in Old Sacramento. It's a paddle wheel boat, and that's on Friday, April 27th, from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock.
Cool. I think you had a picture of that on the website, didn't you, of the Delta King? Or
Yeah, I was their piano player there for almost 4 years every weekend, and I still play there once or twice a month. And it's a really nice venue. It's a lot of fun, and we get to interact with the people up there. It's not just about music. We get to interact and tell jokes and change the words to songs and heckle people in the audience. It's just a real kind of fun sort of event.
Cool. And how can people get a hold of you if they want to do have you do a live show for them? Can you give out your information on that?
Yeah. Again, my contact stuff is all on my website, GordonGroft.com, but my phone number is 916-821-0258. Again, that's 916-821-0258. I can also be reached at GordonGroft@yahoo.com for my email address.
Well, good, and thanks for joining me today, and I'm sure the listeners want to hear music more than they want to hear me, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll tailor out of this and move on into your music so the fans can listen to your music and hopefully be contacting you about further events.
Yeah, that would be great, and I want to say thank you to you, Brian, because it's people like you that get unknown musicians the chance to be heard and seen and stuff, so I really appreciate that.
You're more than welcome, and we'll go ahead and play some music here.
Great.
And that was my interview with Gordon Groft, a local singer, songwriter, musician, all-around kind of guy. So hope you get out and check his show tonight on the Delta King in Old Sacramento. That's on Saturday, April 27th at 8 p.m., 8 to 11, I believe he said. And again, it's on his website at GordonGroft.com. When I was interviewing Gordon, and he talked about Lucky Man being his theme song, and I, too, have to admit I really enjoyed this song, so I thought I'd go ahead and lay it out there first for you. This is Gordon Groft's Lucky Man.
Well, on the night I was born, the stars were aligned. The doctor said this boy's gonna have himself a time. I'm a lucky man. He's a lucky man. He's such a lucky man. Such a lucky man. I don't try to understand it. It's just the way I am. You know it's 7 and 11 every time I roll the dice. All the women want me and they treat me oh so nice, 'cause I'm a lucky man. Yeah, such a lucky man. Such a lucky man. You know I can't explain it. It's just the way I am. you just the way I am.
Gordon Groft, Lucky Man. Can you say harmonica? I don't know if I'm hooked on the harmonica. I seem to pick up on that, but the horns, the harmonica, great job, Gordon. Not sure if Gordon played the harmonica and all that, but I'm loving it. Next song that I wanted to give a shout out to Gordon on was Shadow of the Blues that he got an opportunity to write with his friend Lisa Yeager, and she wanted to show his versatility on his range of music, and so I thought I'd go ahead and play that one. It's Shadow of the Blues, and he has Lisa Yeager singing with him here.
Since you left, I've been so alone, and I wonder if you're ever gonna come back home. And I wait for you here in the shadow of the blue. Can't believe that it hurts so bad, and I never realized what a good thing I had. Now I search for you here in the shadow of the blue.
Shadows of the Blues. That was Lisa Yeager singing there, and Gordon Groft is my guest today. And I thought I'd just keep on going with a little bit of blues here. Every Day I Have the Blues by Gordon Groft.
Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. When you see me worrying, baby, you know it's you I hate to lose. Oh, nobody loved me. Nobody seemed to care. I said nobody loved me. Nobody seemed to care. I'm talking about trouble, darling. You know I've had my share. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. When you see me worrying, baby, you know it's you I hate to lose. When you talk about trouble, darling, you know I've had my share. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. When you see me worrying, baby, you know it's you I hate to lose.
Every day I have the blues. Gordon Groft. Check him out April 27th, 8 p.m. The Delta King in Old Sacramento. Nice little paddle boat there. And go out and support the local economy, support your local artist, and have a great time doing so. During the interview, you heard Gordon give a little pitch for the Showtime networks, Nurse Jackie and United States of Terra, and I thought I would either make you a Gordon Groft fan or a Showtime Networks fan and play a little bit of this Dirty Little Secrets.
One, two.
Hey, Mr. Smiley Face, breezing into town. Shiny, happy people seem to follow you around. Kiss a couple babies, slap a couple backs. Man, that ain't how it plays on this side of the tracks. Nobody gives a damn about your fancy clothes. It won't be very long till everybody knows about your dirty little secrets that you got inside. Dirty little secrets you keep trying to hide. Dirty little secrets somebody always finds. The dirty little secrets in your life. it down. The wife, the kids, the family car, the house outside of town. Nobody knows about the girl you keep in Queens, or your subscription to those bondage magazines. You always seem to come out smelling like a rose. Won't be very long till everybody knows about your dirty little secrets that you got inside. Those dirty little secrets you keep trying to hide. Dirty little secrets somebody always finds. The dirty little secrets in your life. Think I saw you on TV, running from a camera crew that works for NBC. Heard you got busted in your big black limousine with an ounce of cocaine and a porno movie queen. This isn't gonna help your effort in the polls, but it don't matter now, 'cause everybody knows about your dirty little secrets that you got inside. Those dirty little secrets, all you keep trying to hide. Dirty little secrets somebody always finds. The dirty little secrets in your life that you got inside. Those dirty little secrets, all you keep trying to hide. Dirty little secrets somebody always finds. The dirty little secrets in your life.
Dirty little secrets. Boy, I'm sitting here shuffling my feet, enjoying the heck out of that one, and thinking of my own life when my dirty little secrets came out and lost my career and almost my family and everything. And life is better now that those dirty little secrets are out, but it is not pleasant going through it. Trust me. Hopefully you don't find out for yourself. Thanks, Gordon, for that one. Check him out on the Showtime Network. And here I'm going to close out the show here with a song I thought was pretty cool. And I would like to think it's about me or whatever. But it's Mr. Cool. Gordon Groft, Mr. Cool.
I got a 20-room mansion outside of town. I got a 57 T-Bird with the top pulled down. Got lots of little groupies hanging out at the pool. That's why they call me Mr. Cool. I got sophisticated ladies coming over for tea. Blondes, brunettes, and redheads, they all fighting over me. For an attitude adjustment, I got the right tool. That's why they call me Mr. Cool. And Mr. Cool, he don't sweat. Mr. Cool, don't fret. So don't you never forget to call me Mr. Cool. and lots of money just to play my guitar. And I only know a half a dozen chords so far. My mama and my daddy didn't raise no fool. That's why they call me Mr. Cool. Yeah, Mr. Cool, you don't sweat. Mr. Cool, don't fret. So don't you never forget to call me Mr. Cool.
Mr. Cool. Gordon Groft's been my guest today, and thanks, Gordon, for helping me out with this show and for being so gracious and patient with me in the last couple of months putting this together. And I'd like to say get out to the Delta King tonight in Old Sacramento, 8 p.m. on April 27th, and check Gordon out live. Check out his website, gordongroft.com. His email is gordongroft@yahoo.com, and give him a shout out and hook something up with him. This is Brian McKinsey saying have the best day you can stand.